Hey, what's up everybody? In this video, I want to show you how to create your own six-figure online membership that includes coaching, courses that people can pay you for that you can earn six figures from consistently. For those of you that haven't met me yet, my name is Jeremiah Krakowski, and I have built multiple coaching, training, and membership businesses over $20 million per year for the last 21 years. And every single week, I help coaches, mentors, and trainers scale their businesses online just like you, those that are just starting out, to reach these kind of results. Now, what I want to do is I want to walk you through the process. If maybe you're just starting out and you want to get results with a membership site, or you want to create a coaching program and all the little nuances that are involved with that. A lot of people think that what's most important is the topic that you're going to use. And there's a few processes that make that really simple to do. One of those that I love is using ChatGPT. So I'm going to show you just real quick some of the different ChatGPT prompts that we like to use. This is the process that I've worked with all of my clients that have gotten them the most results that can help you as well. My clients have been able to make tens of thousands of dollars by working through these different processes together. So in ChatGPT right here, if you don't have a ChatGPT account, make sure that you get one. By having ChatGPT, you can brainstorm various ideas to help you come up with what to do in your business. So right here, I can type in, okay, what are 20 ideas for a membership site I can charge money for? Okay, and so this is just kind of a baseline idea. You could do a hub of courses, you could do a wellness club, investment advice, content library, virtual book club, creative arts, tech and gadgets, things like that. So these are some various different ideas. One of the first things that you want to really come up with is, what is the thing that you can help other people do better than anybody else? And you might say, well, Jeremiah, I'm not better than other people. And so this is why you got to start to get your mindset in order by having your mind thinking in a way that is positive and excited, and that you have a high level of self-esteem and a high level of self-belief in yourself. This is going to tap you right into the energy that you need, that's going to attract people to you and come up with the best ideas. For you to be able to create a business like this, you got to really learn to believe in yourself. And that's one of the first stages as far as this goes that I tell everybody. Now from here, what we can do is we can pick one or two of the ideas. Let's say that you want to do music lessons. Let's take this right here, okay? Give me 20 sub niches of music lessons membership, okay? So ChatGPT can help you come up with some of this. Let's say that you don't just want to do music lessons, you want to do rock guitar mastery. I like that one. Now let's take this right here. I'm going to stop this. By the way, you can stop ChatGPT by pressing the stop button. Map out 20 ideas for rock guitar mastery. This is one of my favorite ways of using ChatGPT, is having it come up with a variety of different ideas based around what we came up with right here. Okay, so now map out some courses that could be included in a membership like this. Okay, so right there, it's able to kind of come up with some of the course ideas that we might use later. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, here's some of the courses: guitar fundamentals, rock technique, introduction, intermediate courses. And that's a good thing to do, is to do like beginner and intermediate courses inside of my program, the Client Growth Accelerator program, which is our premier coaching program, where we help coaches, mentors, membership site owners be able to scale their businesses and get the kind of results that they want. We have a variety of different stuff for beginners, as well as intermediate, as well as experts that have already been in there. Okay, so this gives you some ideas as far as how to come up with what idea to pick. Once you have your idea, and by the way, one of the things that I encourage people to do as well is pick multiple ideas, and let's kind of combine them together. Let's kind of bring some of those together. Maybe you want to do a specific age demographic or a certain struggle that people have. Now we can build a program around this, and now it's time to start to put the wheels in motion to make this come together. Okay, and so one of the first tools that I love to use is over here at thinkific.com. Thinkific.com is the tool that I use when it comes to building out a membership site or selling courses online. So this allows you to actually create the membership. This allows you to create the course platform, the learning platform, and help you reach the kind of people that you are trying to reach. This allows you to deliver the content to people as well. I use this as well to be able to sell access to what I'm doing, where people can pay you for the things that you're offering. So Thinkific is one of those platforms. There's a few other great platforms out there, but this is the one that I use. Now, once you have that, what is the process of actually creating something like this? Well, a membership is going to include a number of different things. You can include some courses. You can include access to you. We can include live calls, and we can include a community. So these are kind of the 4 pillars of a membership that I like to put together as far as this goes. And then we can pick a price point. By the way, I've seen a number of different price points, anywhere from $7 a month upward to $300 a month as far as this goes. For my program, we're right here, right in the kind of the middle, upper middle, $197 a month. The reason why is we literally give you everything, nuts and bolts, start to finish, on how to successfully build one of these businesses, make the kind of money that you want to make, reach the kind of people that you want to reach, how to market and sell everything to get the results that you want. And I'm actually there with you, personally walking you through the whole process. I'm there helping you, guiding you, directing you. I'm there to get support from, to ask questions from in all of this. And I've been doing this for 21 years, and so you know that it works when you work with me, okay? So that's why people really love to get this from me for $197. But this is where people, I think they get stuck. It's like, well, what should I actually put into it? So if we brainstorm some of those ideas, that's great. But this is kind of the rule of thumb that I look for, is you can provide the access to you. This is where they get access to be able to ask you questions or work with you, or they get access to strategic content from you. They get access to be able to get your feedback on things. Live classes, this is where you get to join them on like Zoom calls or live streams and things like that are exclusive only for members. And then this right here is community. This is where they get to interact with other people that are around a similar ideal. So this is why this is different than just creating a digital product or a course, is that I like to include multiple courses inside of that. That's already pre-recorded. People can access that. They can log in and they can see that. We have a whole members area that people can log in inside of my membership where they can find all of this. But we also include a Facebook group. We also include live Zoom calls. We also include a number of different ways that they can interact and get their questions answered, okay? So like right here, you can see we got my learning library. We have Start Here, monthly training calls, intermediate courses, beginner courses, free webinars, archive. These are all the different ways that people can interact, and they get all of these different pieces of content when they log in here, such as here's one that we're actually doing right now, creating a world-class digital course. This is one of our best courses we just started, all about how to actually record and create a course. We also have irresistible offers that sell. We have strategic funnels made simple. Lots of different ways that we help people and work with people inside of my program, okay? So from here, what we can do is this is what we're going to offer people. Now we got to actually learn how to market it. And you might be saying, wait a sec, what about creating all of this? And that's the mistake that most people make when they're starting out, as they try to create all this stuff. I would map this out in a Google Doc, first off. That's one of the first things that you want to do. And then I would look at what are maybe like the very first course that we want to make, and then map out the next 3 to 4 that we might want to make, but don't create all 3 or 4 of them. Don't even create the first one. Just start recording the first lesson. Launch it, get people in there, and tell them that these next ones are upcoming, that they're coming soon. And that's one of the best things that you can do to get things going, is by casting vision for where you're headed, what you're creating, and it also puts a little bit of a fire under you to actually get stuff going and to actually get the ball rolling as far as that goes, okay? So what we want to do is we want to encompass with people the transformation that they're going to get. And that's one of the number one things. People don't buy into information, they buy transformation. They buy the promised result that you're going to get. And so that takes building trust with them. What you want to do is you want to find people that are at a specific stage in their life where what you can help them with can solve a specific problem. And so you're able to identify what that specific problem is, but we go deeper than just the information. We actually provide a complete system that lets people reach those results, and we end up owning that outcome. So then what I like to do is I like to encourage us to take my 3-step process, which is find, promote, and then the most important, which is close, as in closing the sale, getting people to buy into the thing that you're offering. Okay, so we're going to find the people that are out there. We know where they congregate. We're going to create marketing materials that are going to attract them to us. We're going to create some sales copy as far as this goes. And we can use AI to help us brainstorm a lot of these different things with the sales copy. I love doing this. This is one of my number one things that we mentor my clients on, is how to do that. We then go out there and we end up promoting the thing that we are going to use to find the people. Okay? So to be able to find the people, we got to create a landing page. We got to create a page that actually tells people about what it is that the membership is going to offer. And so that's really the next stage that I tell everybody to go on, is to kind of create that page. Once we promote it, we can do this with social media content. We can do this through advertising. And then we got to know how to close the sale, how to communicate in a way that gets people to take action as far as that goes. So if you're just starting out, I'm sure you're wondering, well, how do I create all these different pages and how do I put all this together? Again, you can use simple sites like Thinkific to create the members area. And then you can use a site like personally, I use Squarespace to actually create the landing pages as far as this goes, to reach people with the information as far as what it is that we're offering them. Okay, so all of this comes together very simply, very easily, and you're able to use this to communicate with people what it is that you're going to offer. That way now, once we go to promote it, let's say it's through social media or you get on a podcast, you do something like that, you have something that you can send people to that is going to get them to buy into it. They're going to first mentally buy into it. They're going to come to you and they're going to be like, oh, that's exactly what I've been looking for. They're going to find your content and you're going to have an offer that's going to get them to take action with you. So that's really the most important thing, is to start to put that offer together. And that's exactly what I love to help people with in our Client Growth Accelerator program, is to actually put that offer together. The elements of an effective offer break down as follows, okay? Number one, we have a paid offer. This is what you're going to charge money for. The problem is that just promoting a paid offer to people isn't going to be very effective. And so, like, if you watch a video like this and I'm just saying, go buy my thing, like, you're not going to just go buy from me anything just because you're watching a video from me. So you got to build trust, and I got to build trust with people before they become clients of mine. We don't buy into things on the internet anymore simply because it looks like a good idea. We got to do our research. We got to know, is this what I want? And the people that are buying from you exactly know that as well. And they also might be comparing it to other things that they've been a part of. Maybe they've been disappointed before by other things. So what you got to do is you got to demonstrate to people that you are better than all the other things that they found that are out there, and that you actually can deliver on what your promises are. So the way that we do that is we use mechanisms called a free offer right here, okay? So a free offer is some kind of a mechanism. Could be an ebook, could be a video training, can be a live webinar event, to where you are providing people with some level of value in exchange for a name, email address, and optionally a phone number, okay? So they give you this information, and there's a differentiator between free content and something that they actually have to register for that's a free offer. Let me explain. This is a piece of free content right here. You didn't have to give me any information to be able to find this video. It's free on YouTube. But there's also no commitment. A lot of the people that watch this, they're not going to do anything with what I talk about. But those that actually take action, maybe those that subscribe to my channel and they get other videos from me, they might watch more of my videos. Then from there, I have various free trainings and live events that I host. You might see an advertisement that I put out there. I might mention it on another training. Now I'm going to ask you to sign up for it with your name and email address to get access to a deeper level of content with me, to get a deeper level of access. Okay? So this is what we got to put together. Is we got to put together something where people sign up and they register for it to get a deeper level of access with you. The reason for this is to build trust so that you can lead people right over here to the thing that you are going to charge money for. So we don't come out the gate, even with our free content, and tell people about the thing that we're charging money for. We use a free offer. That way it provides value, it builds trust, and you get some contact information from somebody to be able to do that. We can then use our low-cost advertising tools to be able to market the thing that we have that is paid over here. Okay? And so that's the process that I walk people through, is I show them, how do we create these marketing materials? How do we put those together? The number one thing that you want to create is you want to create some kind of a free offer that is they're going to get something of value from you over here on a lead magnet, okay? So a lead magnet has three main elements. It has a headline. It has a story. And it has a, what I call, what's it include. That's a, maybe we'll come up with a better name for that one, but what's in it as far as that goes. So you don't want to lead with what's it include. You want that to be the last thing that you talk about. You want to lead with an attention-grabbing headline of some kind that gets people's attention. And then that gets them to buy into the story of what they are going to experience after they sign up for it or they become a member. Okay? After they buy the course, after they buy the program. Then you tell them what is included in it over here. From here, this is where people get to make a decision as to, do I buy it or do I register for this free thing? Is it going to be worth my time or not? Now, here's the cool part about this, is that when we use social media, the algorithms get to find us the right people that are looking for this by training the AI in the algorithm to actually look for more people that are wanting the thing that we have to offer. And again, in my Client Growth Accelerator program, I walk people through that whole process of being able to do that. How do we use Facebook ads to do that? How do we use Instagram ads to be able to do that? When you can learn to communicate in a way that connects with people and draws them into the thing that you're offering, they want to take action with you. So we use language and we use visuals. You can use stock images. You can use AI generated images even to be able to tell the story that then pulls people in to the thing and the result and the outcome that they want. And we want to keep it very simple. You don't want to go too above and beyond as far as that goes. Like, I'm working on a landing page right now. This is not complete yet on my website, but it's for an offer that I'm putting together, and just some simple words. Let's get you more leads with Facebook ads for a six-figure coaching or course business on autopilot. Plugs into an existing business. No complicated tech, no DMs, no sales calls, no grinding all day on social media, no high ticket. And that's a huge thing that I love to tell people, is that we're not even doing a bunch of high ticket stuff. We actually can help you build a 6- and 7-figure business with low ticket or low entry products that aren't hard to sell, that you can feel confident in. And then how to put all this together to find qualified paid people that are begging to work with you as far as that goes. So that's a tentative page that I put together. This is some of the language that I'm starting with to be able to do this, to reach the right people. Has a little bit about me right here, and then people can register on this page. It's not live right now, but once it is, you can go check that out, and maybe you'll see some advertisements about it in the future, or we'll talk about it on a future video. Okay, so the goal of that is I want to connect with people that they want to learn how to use these methods to be able to get more clients. You can find a lot of the different videos that I put out there. And because in my accelerator program, that's exactly what we work with people on, is we work with them through how to make their advertisements work, how to make their campaigns work, and how to get the most results with what they're offering to people. So it starts with the ability to communicate with people well. It starts with the ability to connect with people well. And so maybe you're watching this right now and you're like, I don't feel confident in being able to do this. I've never done this before. This is something that's brand new for me. How do I grow in that confidence? How do I have the confidence that you have, Jeremiah? Well, that's something that I love to teach people. One of the number one things is to believe in yourself. Number two, learn to calm your nervous system down. If you're operating in fight or flight all the time, that's one of the things that you really want to be aware of, because what that's going to do is you're going to second guess yourself a lot, and you're going to struggle to be able to communicate in a way that's effective or that connects with people. One of the things that I love to do is I love to meditate, calm my nervous system down, and then I can show up with joy and happiness and excitement when I'm talking with people. I don't even use a lot of notes when I'm talking because I'm so connected in my brain that I know exactly what I'm going to say while I'm communicating, and I don't need a whole outliner necessarily like that. I set the intention, and then I can talk and communicate by getting into a flow state. That's one of the number one things that I love to teach people and love to walk them through as well. Okay, so some of this might sound like rocket science. You might say, I don't know how to do all this. I don't know how to put all this together. The good news is you don't have to have it all figured out. When you can learn very simple strategies, you can learn how to put all these pieces together. So like I mentioned, Squarespace, landing page. Like I mentioned, using ChatGPT. These are two tools that ChatGPT is free that you can use to brainstorm great ideas. We have some prompts even that you can use that you can get for free over at my website, over at jeremiahkrakowski.com. I have this thing, it's called the free ChatGPT prompt download document. And these are some of the best prompts that I love to use when coming up with sales copy and coming up with sales letters that can help you come up with some really great ideas when it comes to your copy and writing certain things as far as that goes, okay? So be sure to check that out as well. This will save you hours and hours of wondering what to put in your ChatGPT content and all of that over on your website as well, okay? Now, you don't need to have an elaborate website. Websites are kind of a thing of the past. What you want is you want to have a funnel, and you want to have some way of getting people in that are the right people. So you want to attract the right people to you by communicating with a headline and the story element of who it is. And then what we do is we funnel people down by building trust with them, okay? So people might come in at the top of this funnel right here. This might be your social media content, but now they might sign up for a free offer right here. And maybe they might sign up for a low-cost paid offer right here, $27. And then later they might sign up for something that's like, $497, or even you could do it for $47 a month, a membership. This, by the way, is a common price point that a lot of my clients do. They do something between $27 to $47 a month to get the ball rolling. And then eventually they might have this as a beta test number. They upgrade it up to $97 a month, okay? By doing that, you can get couple hundred people in there and have a six-figure business easily. If you just get 100 people at $97 a month, that is a six-figure business. If you get 50 people at $197 a month, that's a six-figure business. Okay? So we don't need to reinvent the wheel. We don't need to do a lot of hard things. We just have to learn how to stay consistent at attracting the right people, connecting with them, showing up where people are at, and then delivering the results that we promise to people. Now, you might say, Jeremiah, I don't feel confident in being able to deliver results to people. I want you to learn this. You can learn the skill of delivering results to people. It's a skill. I've had to learn it. I didn't know how to do it years ago. I didn't know how to communicate well with people, and now I've learned how to do so. And so that's something that I'd love to work with you with. I'd love to walk you through that whole process that I work with people on, is how to develop the skills that they need, how to communicate effectively, how to market well to people, and then ultimately, how do we sell well to people? And what this creates is consistency in your income. This increases your impact. And what you get to do is you get to show up, not in a sporadic way, but you get to show up confidently in your business, and ultimately, confidently, even if you can't spell or write like I did, that then what this creates financial freedom for you and time freedom. And by being able to bring the skills, the communication ability, your marketing ability, and sales ability together to be able to create the impact, consistency, and show up confidently in your business, you truly can create a business out of a membership site, out of a coaching program, out of a course that brings people together with you, that gets them to want to take action with you and purchase the thing that you have to offer. And so that's exactly what I work with people with in my Client Growth Accelerator program. I'd love to have you in there. You can go find that over at my website, jeremiahkrakowski.com. You can find it in the link below, and we can talk more about that. All right? So listen, this has been a super quick, fast-paced overview of what it takes to basically create a membership, create a course, put it all together. The nuances of the technical aspects are actually a lot easier than they seem to create as far as that goes. You create an account, you put it together, you put the content in there, and then you start getting clients. We can get so caught up in the weeds of what are all the stuff that we need to do? What are all the things that I don't know how to do yet? Take it one step at a time. Come up with your name. Come up with the idea. Map out a few of those with ChatGPT, and then go create an account with something like Thinkific to start to put some things together as far as that goes. Maybe you're using a different platform. That's great. You can use other platforms with our system as well. We're not tied into or locked into one system for people. And that's one of the coolest things about this, is that when you can learn the skills of how to be able to get more sales and get more clients, you can dictate your paycheck. You can decide how much you want to work, how you want to show up, and create the life that you want. I don't have to work more than 10 hours a week by design, and I've put it together that way on purpose because that's exactly the life that I want to live, and I want to show other people how to do so as well. All right? This is Jeremiah Krakowski, and I'll see you on our next video. Talk soon.